So I have to drop my full review on the On 4K Pro 2 yesterday. The comments went crazy, a lot of questions, a few corrections, and yeah, some of y'all are not holding back on whether this is a Fire TV Stick killer or not. So in this video, I'm gonna be answering some of the biggest questions, clearing up some of the mistakes, and giving you the real verdict after hearing your feedback. So we're going to jump right into it. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, smash the notification bell. Let's go. Now we're going to rapid fire mode. First one, can USB port play files from your drives? The answer is yes. Remember, I did run a 4K video on it, work with no issues. Can you run a Plex server on it? You cannot run a Plex server on it directly like the NVIDIA Shield TV, but if you were to set up some kind of a share or something, you might be able to do that, but I would not recommend it, just the fact that this is a USB 2 device. Does a remote finder work if the battery dies? And the answer to that is no. If the battery's dead, you're pretty much out of luck. Can you turn off USB when sleeping? So let me go and jump into that and see if that's an option. So for that question, I've gone through all the different settings. Normally it's under the sleep settings. So if you go to system and you go to either ambient mode, you can see your options there. All right, personal, nothing about USB. Shut off timer doesn't have any options. I thought it might be in developer options, but after playing around, I didn't see it. But what I'll do is I'll keep digging on this. I think it's got to be one of these USB settings within developer options. I just haven't been able to find it yet, but I'll follow up on that question once I have an answer for you. The next question is, does this support DTS pass-through? It does not officially support DTS pass-through or lossless DTS HD pass-through. However, what it often does is transcodes them into digital plus instead. So again, I think this is something that we saw with this particular chip, where this chip itself doesn't do a good job with this. But I do know that I did review the Buzz TV G series the other day, and it did do all of that, so just keep that in mind. Next question, apps only mode. A lot of you love this. This is a super underrated feature, and let me just quickly jump into it again. You go to your settings, you got to go to your account and profiles, click on the account, and you're going to go all the way down, turn on apps only mode. All right, it's going to give you a warning. Now when you go back home, guys, you won't have all the fluff, you won't have the recommendations, you won't have coming up next. All you'll have is the apps that you want, the apps that you've downloaded, and that's it, guys. Just makes for a cleaner user interface. To switch it back, we're going to do the same thing in reverse. We're going to go to our settings, accounts, click on the account, and go all the way back down, and you just turn off apps only mode. A lot of you guys in the comment section love this, didn't know that this was a feature. All right, so another question is about the mic. Some of you mentioned that turning off the mic on the device can affect in-app voice input. So I'll definitely test this right now just to show you guys how this works. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to head over to the device. I'm going to switch the microphone button to off, and then we're going to get into some apps and see if I can input directly from my remote. All right, so microphone turned off. We're going to click OK. All right, now we're going to go into, let's just go into YouTube. That's the easiest one. All right, so we're going to search there. And what I'm going to do is just hit the mic button on the remote and see if it works. Triple M reviews. All right, so seemed like it worked for the most part. Let's go into the App Store and we'll try it there as well. Download, test. All right, so it looked like it's detecting it, then it's cutting it out. But I wonder if that's a limitation of the App Store. Downloader. Okay, so nothing there. When I press the remote, let me flip the switch back on and try it again and see if that makes a difference. So the microphone is turned back on the device. Let me go ahead and try it again. Downloader. Interesting. Let's go back. So with the mic muted, it did work when I went into YouTube, but it didn't work when I went into the App Store until I flipped the mic on. So that's kind of interesting. Let me turn it back off again and just try it. I hope this is not a fluke. All right, so the mic's turned back off. Let's try it one more time. Download. Down. Okay. So Person who pointed this out in the comment section, looked like there's some inconsistencies because like I said, I was able to do it in YouTube with no issues with the microphone muted on the device. However, when I went to the App Store, it wouldn't work without it. So hopefully this is just a bug that they're looking to fix here in the near future. But good catch on that one. Definitely appreciate your question. So as far as the availability, a lot of you say you can't find this in store. Yes, a lot of the folks on the West Coast said they were able to get it, but it's trickling in. It's going to take some time. Just keep checking your store. My guess is that they'll show up in store before they start showing up in the websites. So if you happen to go inside a Walmart, just go to electronics and check and see if it's there. Most of the time, you're not going to find it online until they're widely available. So final verdict after just the feedback from everyone in the comment section. Definitely appreciate all the questions. This is not a perfect device. It should have USB 3 as well as gigabit LAN, but for the price, for the features, the average streamer, it's still one of the best options out right now. Is it a Fire Stick killer? My opinion is yes. A lot of these devices are Fire Stick killers because Amazon is doing a lot of stuff that's just making it easy for their device to be overlooked. So definitely appreciate all your feedback. And on the last video, seriously, y'all made this video a lot better, more information. Drop your comments below and I might do a part 2 of answering your questions. Of course, if you're new to the channel, subscribe, smash the notification bell. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.